March. As far as I know, it's always been an interesting yet challenging month for me. Every year. And this year, it's another story. So it was started with constipation, where I wasn't able to let it out for like 2 weeks. Maybe it's because of my diet. I was suddenly eating like very little calories and little carbs, and my body was like, what the fuck? We don't even have anything to digest, so what are we gonna throw out? And that happened, and then I start fixing my diet. I start eating more fiber and all that, and hot coffee. And long short story, that is done. And after that's done, it was followed by a real painful period. So that came when I was having a run in Gebeka. Guys, it's long weekend here, and I'm gonna have family day out in Gebeka.
Aduh,
Boleh?
aku mau foto sendiri, mau pasang di Strava aku.
One, two, three. Dah.
Ayo sudah.
A few moments later.
And that day I had the whole day planned. After that I was planning to go to GI. I was planning to do my filming there. GI has been my favorite mall during my stay here. You know what? I was wanting to have a good time. There's nice cafe there. I'm gonna do my filming. I'm gonna do some work in there. But unfortunately, it ruins it. So yes, I did go to GI, but I wasn't able to enjoy it. I was feeling the pain. So I went straight home and I don't even know what to do. I'm just used to the active lifestyle. And then suddenly I have to just stay home for the whole day. It just felt so boring. And I just felt like a retard, seriously. And I think the next day or the day after was Sunday. And I have to take this guy around with me. Well, this is actually a hot water bottle, as you can see. It's not just a lot, so I remember taking him to the cafe, taking him to church, taking him to the gym to ease my cramps because I need him. Yes, I do look like a retard, seriously. But it was a good fun. And then, after that done, after periods, I got a flu. Even with this kind of condition, I still try to be productive. I'm taking my inhaler and a box of tissue everywhere with me because I want to make the most of Jakarta in case I have to leave soon for a long time. Yes, I still manage to go to the gym and to the pump class, even though I still need to blow my nose every single, I don't know, every single track. That's why the tissue's there. And of course, my reliable nose vape. Usually, this is gonna be an excuse for me to not go to the gym, to eat unhealthy, to, you know what, self reward. I deserve it. What do you call that? Self sabotage. Because you know I'm sick. I deserve good things. I deserve something nice. Yeah, it's not something nice. Trust me, it's not good things. You're just gonna ruin your life even more. But because I already built that healthy habit, and I guess I'm already programmed into my new coping mechanism, surprisingly, I still show up at the gym. Yes, I was literally like bringing inhaler and like a box of tissue with me to like to the gym, um to the classes. That's how bad I want to show up. And I might say I'm proud of myself. I don't know, maybe some of you might think I'm taking it a bit too far, and I'm not recommending this to anyone. You know, if you're sick, I would recommend you to get some rest. But for me, in my case, if I'm not doing anything, if I just stay on bed, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm not gonna sleep well. I guess it's because I have this mindset, more like a mindset that is based on a traumatic experience of like having to appreciate this kind of things. I used to go to the gym a lot. If you know me from back then, like 2017, 2016, that kind of time, I used to be like this. I used to go to the gym like every day, every single day, and I used to look a lot better. I used to look good. And then one day I start working full time. I don't have time anymore for that. And I that's when I start to like fall off track, which wasn't so bad. And then until 2020 happens. And then, yeah, you know the story of like my dad passed away, and then I have to move to my mom's hometown, and there's no such facility, and I haven't like go to a proper gym, have a proper workout, and eat like decent meal for like I don't know how many years. And I start and now I'm starting to have that life back. I see it as a luxury that I need to appreciate it. I need to appreciate and make the most of it like every day, especially like recently. I just got a phone call from mom that she will be needing me to go back to her hometown because she's getting an eye checkup, which might lead to a surgery, and I might have to be staying there for long. And yeah, it kind of gives me that anxiety, and it kind of gives me the willpower to like, you know what, we never know when will I have to go, and once I go, when will I get to come back, and when will I be able to go to this gym again with all the nice facility, with the aircon, with the good people, no perverts, and with the classes and everything. When it might be the last time I will visit there. So you know what? Make the most of it. Enjoy every moment, every pain. Stop complaining. You will complain a lot more when you don't get to do this anymore. That's what I keep telling myself. I guess that is my why. So, if you are struggling to focus on your goal, if you have a goal and you're struggling to focus on like making it happen, you need to find your why. What is your why? Why do I want to have this goal? Why do I want to have a hot body? Why do I want to achieve this? Like for me, I want to look better. I want to feel better in general. I want to be healthier. What is my why? Because I know how it feels like to be unhealthy, and I don't want to go there anymore. That motivates me. Like if I'm slacking off a bit, I'm just gonna remind myself how painful it is to be in a situation when I'm just overweight, unhealthy, feeling like shit every single day, waking up to not knowing my purpose, and not to mention lacking of confidence, and having to deal with, people body shaming me, as in like my own mother keep fat shaming me every single day. I don't want to go back there, okay? Well, I'm not doing it for her, I'm doing it for me. I feel a lot better when I look better. So, yeah, that is my why. And I'm just gonna make sure that is in the back of my head. Well, if you can't get it installed in your long term memory yet, if it's not there yet, I would recommend making a vision board. Ever since last year, I do it like in the beginning of New Year's, made a vision board of how I want this year to be, what is my goal for the year, and then make it as a phone wallpaper or just like print it out, make it like a physical paper, laminate it, and just like put it somewhere near as like a bedroom decoration, somewhere I could see it every day. And it worked. Last year it worked. Well, not all of them came true, but I would say like 80% of what I wrote kind of becomes a reality. It worked. It's just a way of how you put it in your head. This is my goal. I have to stay focused on it. It's like a reminder. Stay focused on your goal. And like I said before, the best way to start is to show up. Okay, it doesn't have to be every day. You can set your own goal, like yourself, like for example, you want a hot body. You show up to the gym, let's say 3 times a week. Make it your goal. Aim for 3 times a week. And then after you get that done, over and done with that week, you can either have the whole week off or you can just add in some more. Just, you know what, do the extra, do a little bit of extra. And if I do that, I would be a lot more satisfied. My goal now is 5 days a week. Um, Maybe I have another goals instead of like fitness. I have a goal to be fluent in Chinese. So I paid like a Mandarin class that gives me a twice a week session. That is like I have to do it regardless of what happened. I have to show up to that unless it's like a holiday or like my mom is here. Okay, I can give that an excuse, but other than that, if it's not really urgent, then I have to show up on that. And other than that, I am committed to Duolingo. Duolingo is Monday to Friday. It's a must. If I skip a session, then I have to make it up either Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, show up 5 times a week. That's my aim for my Chinese. Or maybe if you have like other goals, then make a way to make a plan, like make a plan to show up. There's something that you need to show up to, like what is your why? Remember that. Remember your why. And other than keeping in good shape and learning Chinese, I'm also focusing on building my social media. I'm posting more good things on Instagram, and I'm trying to build a YouTube channel as well. And in a few months, I'm gonna go back studying psychology. So I have all these things going on, keeping me busy, and I just don't have time to binge eat anymore. I don't have time to cry myself to sleep. I don't have time to or the energy to like go back to my unhealthy coping mechanism anymore. Cause this thing is keeping me busy and it's a good thing. So yeah, another tips from me. If you're wanting to build a good habit, then keep yourself busy by it. Focus on it. I hope you get something out of this, out of today. Anyway, thank you for listening. We catch up soon, alright?